And welcome back to another video of Coffee and Stocks. In today's video, we are going to talk about a very interesting SPAC. Honestly, I was not expecting this, but obviously, before we get started, can I please ask you guys to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. It really does go a long way in supporting the channel. Don't forget, if you comment down below, it gets you an entry to win $20, tomorrow. So if you've been commenting down below on every single video that I've been making this week, well, you are gonna get well, that's an entry pretty much, right? So I gotta sneeze. Ooh, sorry about that. Anyways, let's talk about impossible freaking foods, right? This literally blew my mind. Like, what in the world? I mean, and you keep doing research about, similar companies like this, and they've been making quite a bit of money. Why haven't I already invested in this company? I don't know why, right? Or even in the other companies that do similar things. This is just incredible. One of the biggest things that came out today, right, is the Impossible Foods in talks to list on the stock market, right? But you guys, literally, this is mind-blowing. All right, so we're gonna read a little bit more about this. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take my words as advice. Go consult your financial advisor. Always do your own research. Invest smart. Hopefully you guys got a lot of money in today's very green day. But yeah, do your own research, and I'm not your financial advisor. Anyways, let me zoom in for you guys. Impossible Foods is preparing for a public listing, which could value the U.S. plant-based burger making at $10 billion or more. I mean, holy crap. You don't hear this very often of, this kind of company to come into as a SPAC. This freaking huge. It is crazy. This would be substantially more than the $4 billion the company was worth in a private funding round in 2020, right? So it was valued at around $4 billion. Now it's expected to be valued at $10 billion or more at this point. And Impossible Foods is exploring to go public through an initial public offering, IPO, sorry, not a SPAC, in the next 12 months, or a merger with a so-called special purpose acquisition company, the sources said. So IPO or a SPAC, sorry, I was right, I guess. The Redwood City company, California-based company, has worked with a financial advisor to help manage the discussions with SPACs after receiving offers at lucrative valuation. The sources said going public through a SPAC could dilute existing Impossible Food shareholders, however, by a greater extent than an IPO. So, I mean, this is just amazing news if you are one of those private shareholders. It is a big deal for a lot of people because, as you guys know, when some of these IPOs or when some of these past SPACs come into the market, they're usually valued at $10 a share. Let me tell you, I don't think this is going to be valued at $10, but definitely this is going to go up, and it's going to spike really hard that same day, and then it's going to come back down to around a correction price point. Merging with the SPAC has emerged as a popular IPO alternative for companies seeking to go public with less regulatory scrutiny and then more certainty over the valuation that will be attained and funds that will be raised. Impossible Foods, whose backers include venture capital investors Closa Ventures and Horizon Ventures, as well as celebrities like tennis star Serena Williams and rapper Jay-Z, has so far raised $1.5 billion in the private market, according to PitchBook data. That is intense. You are already being backed up by huge venture companies or capital investors, as well as huge celebrities in the sports world and as well as the music world. That is just intense. In 2020, the U.S. plant-based retail sales hit $7 billion, up 27% year to year, according to a report by the Good Food Institute and the Plant-Based Foods Association. So it was founded in 2011, like I said, and there's something that I wanted to, oh, right here. Shares of a rival, Beyond Meat Inc., are trading more than 400% above its IPO price from 2019. So if we look here, let's just go look that up real quick, right? Let's see, stock, $134 freaking dollars. I mean, if it went live, right, as an IPO at $60, which I'm pretty sure they didn't, but at $66, look at this crazy spike of 251%, right? They said 400%, and this is only 100%. That's interesting. So I wonder what that price actually was. Anyways, they went all the way to $234.9. Imagine how much profit we could make if we join this company as soon as possible, as soon as we can. Obviously, be smart with the way you are spending your money, but I believe plant-based, Impossible Foods can be one of those companies that makes so much freaking money. I mean, there is a whole bunch of things that I like personally about this stock. If they do, start at $10, I believe it's gonna jump to $50, $60 ASAP, like that, super fast. And even if it starts at $50, $60, I mean, I do believe it will go up to $70, $80 super fast, but it's also gonna crash even faster because people obviously get that quick money. And usually if you don't have those platforms that you could trade before market opens, it is going to be very difficult for you to trade this. If you want to buy, it's already gonna shoot up. So make sure, if you don't have those platforms, I would suggest to wait. If you do have those platforms, I mean, join as soon as you can. I mean, obviously keep tabs on this because we haven't heard much yet, but this is definitely something to look for in the future. I will be doing more videos about this later on as we hear more about them, but oh my gosh, I like this. I like this company quite a bit. I haven't actually tried their products, but I'm pretty sure they are doing, really good. And I'm not saying just because they're backed up by huge celebrities that I want to join in this company. No, I gotta believe in this company. I gotta know what they're doing is very well, and it's gonna change the world itself. And that's the type of companies that I look at when I invest. Anyways, definitely take a look at this company. This is something to definitely have in your portfolio. If it's not for the long run, then keep it for a little bit. But I mean, even the other company, Beyond Meat, is up 400% above its IPO price. I mean, that just screams to you, holy crap, money. Anyways, that was today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. It does go a long way in supporting the channel. And like I said, if you comment down below, that gets you an entry to win $20 on Friday. So I would definitely comment down below if I was you. All right. And I will see you guys next time on Coffee and Stocks.